Alright, welcome back. We have some crazy footage for you over here. This is, just came into us February 11th, 2017, so we'll be bringing to you in the February 12th video. Check this out, UFO Sightings Alien footage. Man, this is something else. And then it just disappears. Very interesting, guys. At first, somebody might say it's just a smudge on the screen. The smudge is moving, first of all. So there's no way. Look at this thing. It's a skinny. It looks like it's just like an alien gray, perhaps. Just blurred out. I mean, and this thing is tall. Look at this. There's a SUV right there. You can look at it. You can see it. This thing's about twice the height of the SUV. This is just out of control. And then it just over here, so if it's a smudge, how did the smudge, how does it just disappear like that? That's what really got to us. I mean, what does the alien look like? We don't know. Is it disguising itself? This is in broad daylight. This is, out of control. And then it's just gone. Here's a close-up of it. So here's the backstory. Literally, the guy's in the office, okay? And he's talking to the graphic designer. And he looks out his window and he sees this. We had to take out the audio per the request because she starts like screaming. The whole office is there, and this thing is, just whatever this thing is. Look at it. This is just incredible footage over here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, because this is what we're all about. We're bringing you footage from this day and age, not some stuff that's recycled. This is great stuff that we get from our sources. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Look at this thing right here. It just disappears. Now what we want, we're waiting for it. We don't know if we're going to get it or not. There's cameras outside. So what we're waiting for is that. Once we have that, we can verify it with two different angles, and that's going to be something really, that's going to put the proof. That's going to be it. It's going to put it over the top. Anyway, guys, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. We're just getting started on this video, so stay tuned. Alright, here we go. UFO sightings test footage. Check this thing out. First thing I said when I saw this is like, this is CGI. This is just, there's just no way. What is this, right? So then I get on the phone and talk to the source, and I'm trying to get him on here. But he won't do it. This is a failed project. And yes, it's a slinky. That's what I said. I'm like, look at this thing is like a slinky. What's going on? And then you can tell by looking over here, there's frames missing in the footage. So I'm calling this guy out, and he's just like, no, this is failed technology. They were trying to get funding for this. They got this, whatever it is, this test object up in the air. That's why we're calling it UFO sightings test footage. We actually have another test footage for you after this, so stay tuned. And this is what he's saying, right? So we're repeating exactly what he's saying. It's based on the slinky technology. Their theory was, if you get this object, here's a close-up of it, to compress down and up fast enough, it can hover. And apparently they got it to hover, but it was heating up, and I'm not sure. He was going into some technical details about how they did it, but and like I said, I'm trying to get him on here, and he won't do it because it's failed, and the company name, whatever, got ruined, and he just doesn't, his name's tied to the company, and the funding just wasn't there, so that's the backstory on it. I was calling CGI on this. Seriously, I was just like, guys, come on, and then once I talked to him, I'm like, okay, so then this is not recent footage because there's frames skipping in it, and so he said, yeah, this isn't recent footage. So anyway, I don't know what the deal is. Here's the footage. This is what we have. Hey, it is what it is. So we're gonna go by what the source is saying, and until he comes on here, this is just gonna be like one of these things where it's like, it's totally up in the air. It looks like it's CG. There's a test background. Actually, the facility is right behind there. So, and apparently it's abandoned because these people are parking trailers in front of it. So anyway, guys, there's the footage. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned. We have more for you. Alright, here we go. UFO sightings test footage. Now, check this out. So, my immediate thought was that this is a balloon, right? And started talking to the source, and he was saying that this is test footage and that they were testing this object. They're actually trying to get funding for this. And so I'm like going, okay, well, and immediately you would think, by looking at it, you would say, okay, this is, you know, a balloon. First off, look at the size. He was saying it's huge. You can see there's some trailers in the back. Yes, they are in the back, and it's kind of hard to tell how far away they are. But if you look at that and you compare this UFO to that, this is huge. This object is absolutely huge. And then the second thing, this is what he was saying. He says this is a new material that we haven't heard of. It's test material, right? And they cut the material, and he was saying there's grooves in this thing. And he said, you see where it's highlighted over there? You can see the highlights here closer. That groove comes from the material being cut, and then it just reforms after it's being cut, but it does leave those light marks or streaks. Now this is absolutely what is the proof positive on this. If that's the case, there is no way this is a balloon, because look at the shape. You can clearly tell it's going in. I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen a balloon or whatever it is, an inflated object that has crevices like that. Let alone when he starts describing this material, almost like an Area 51 material, right? Where it just, the construction of it, here's an extreme close-up of it, it's just completely different than, you know, what we know of or what we would think of. So, I understand, you know, looking at this thing, okay, yeah, possible CGI or whatever, but it's not the case. You know, I'm trying to get him on here, but it's like with the last case. People just don't want to come on. They're just, you know, they have a job and family and things like that. And in this case, you know, I mean, you come on and start talking about this stuff, and if they're trying to get funding for this, forget about it. You're done. Your career is done, right? Anyway, guys, there's the footage. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. You're going to see these clips over here. New York clips, you know? And this is what it's all about. Anyway, we'll talk to you. Stay tuned. We have one more clip for you. Alright, here we go. UFO sightings. Fire in the sky. Check this out. Man, this is just incredible footage over here, guys. I mean, just on this alone, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button right now, because this is just clear footage. And we're gonna get some close-ups, but I'm gonna go right into the story, because the story is where it's at, and that's where you can tell whether the source, you know, is making stuff up or not. Alright, here's what the story is. The guy is trying to go to California Cheesecake Factory. He has his wife and daughter with him, right? 2 to 2.5 hours away. That's what he says. So what happens? They put in their name, and then they go out and they do the shopping, right? And as it gets to the 2-hour mark, because I guess the buzzer doesn't work past the gate or the glass doors, that's what they told him. Look at this close-up. Excellent. I gotta get back to the story. Look at this. Fire in the sky for sure. Look at this object. What kind of shape is this? It's a sleek object, that's for sure. Man, this is just crazy. Let me get back to that story. So anyway, they get done with their shopping. As it's getting close to the 2-hour mark, he runs out to his car, dumps all the stuff while his wife and daughter wait inside the mall. And he's gonna come back out. As he turns around to go back in, he sees this. Pulls out his phone, right? And guess what kind of phone it is? Whatever. It's a newer phone. We don't want to do the plug, but that's fine. It's a newer phone. It's a Samsung. It's a newer phone. He pulls it out and he starts filming. And this is what you get. This is what you get, guys. You're filming with a phone that's capable of 4K. And this is, you know, and this footage right now is, I don't even think it's 4K. We got it at 1080. This is just awesome. Look at this close up. What is this? Guys, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. These are real stories that we're bringing you about these people and their lives, and they're catching this stuff, you know? It's not like a panic where, oh yeah, the world's coming to an end. No, but this is, you know, these things are flying in the air. What are they? Anyway, guys, there's the footage. You decide for yourselves. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.